Hey guys, how's it going? Cash, President CEO of Cash International Luxury Real Estate. Guys, I've got infamous Al with me, and we're coming in to do a doctor's checkup here in Piantini. We're right here in Santo Domingo, the beautiful Santo Domingo, specifically this area is Piantini, Naco area, okay? Where am I at, guys? And I want to be talking to you guys. I'm going to be introducing you to the doctor behind all of this, Dr. Mina, okay? We're at La Cliniquita. All right, this is an amazing little clinic. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've been here when we used to live here in Piantini. We've been here numerous times. Service is phenomenal. They have all of the services. So what I'm going to be doing is introducing to you today to the man behind it, the pediatrician, one of the best in the entire country. We're going to be going in for a checkup. Elle's going to be doing a little checkup, but at the same time, you're going to get a chance to meet him and see him. And guys, I highly, highly recommend it. If you're an expat and you live here, this is where you need to be, and this is the guy you need to see. All right, guys? So stick around for this video. We're going to learn a lot, and you're going to know exactly where to take your child if they're not feeling 100%, okay? Cannot recommend a better spot to go. So in today's video, you're gonna get a chance to meet the infamous Dr. Mina. Let's do it. All right, guys, so I was in front of the Cliniquita, and I was talking to you guys about it, how, you know, a couple of years ago I got introduced to this. Elle, as you guys know, is very important to us, and we were in Santo Domingo because we live here in Piantini, and we came here to this amazing clinic. We're so happy to be able to find this because guess what, guys? I'm sitting here with the man, the founder of this entire operation that truly has been a lifesaver. It really almost changed our view on staying and living in the Dominican Republic once we found this, and we found this amazing doctor that's focused on pediatrics. So in today's quick video, we're gonna make it a short one, but I want you to meet him, I want you to see his face, I want him to speak to you so you can feel as comfortable as we do with our little angel. All right, so Dr. Mina, it's a pleasure to see you again, and thank you for having a look at Elle. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure also.
You have no idea how valuable you have been to our family and us deciding to even stay in the country. As you know, we're from Canada.
I know.
So I wanted these guys to get a chance to meet you, and you can say hello and explain kind of a little bit about your background. I know there's some background from Cincinnati and the medical schools over there.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know, like so. Thanks for coming. And
Absolutely,
again,
thanks for being here.
Our place, it's something you know, like a dream come true. Since I graduated from Cincinnati, I came back 2011. I did both the pediatrics and NICU, meaning babies weren't very preemie or had some issues. So I also did that, and then I came back, and about 3 years ago I said, you know, we need to have like a one-stop shop, and as far as pediatric outpatient care, that's what I did, you know. So
how many years ago?
3 years ago.
3 years
about
ago.
3 years ago.
Perfect.
And we have a 24/7 urgent care, staffed by pediatricians, and majority of them have actually subspecialty. And they're subspecialty trained. So we have doctors who are peds emergency and peds ICU.
What does that mean for someone like myself? What does that mean?
So that means that normally we do like 3 to 4 years of pediatrics.
Okay.
That's like a general pediatrician.
Got it.
And then after that, you do a couple of extra years.
Oh, wow.
To get a little bit more training and more care. And that's
amazing.
But we have both in babies who are really sick. We call that intensive care.
Okay.
Also emergency medicine. You know.
Got
so our staff. Are subspecialized also.
That's amazing.
And I think that the most important part is that we follow protocol.
Got it.
So
exactly.
the fact that we follow protocol, you know, we have a kid with from an ear infection to breathing really fast. We follow the protocol. Doesn't matter who's there.
Exactly.
Having a uniform protocol gives you better results. We have a lab 24/7. And we have different pediatric subspecialties of care. So we have eye doctors, you get hearing screen, you can get sonograms, you can get echocardiogram, cardiology, neurology, all of them.
And you know, one of the things that we noticed was things happen quick here. Like in Canada, for example, I have friends, they can end up waiting 6 months for certain tests or ultrasounds, just simple things. What I noticed when I was here is things happen quick if there's a problem.
That is true. You know, we try to keep it quick. We try to solve it as quick as we can, and I think that's important for families. You know, they want to get results really quick.
Especially when you're dealing with your children, right?
It's not easy.
It's not easy, and he knows. We've become good friends over the years, and when this little one gets a fever, he starts getting blasted on messages from me, and he does me throughout the years. We've gotten to know each other. So the thing is, with what you can see with Dr. Mina, you can the English is there. So for us North Americans that might not speak the language, you have no idea how valuable it is to know that we're communicating with someone that we can communicate with. And as you can see, he is, tell me a little bit about your schooling back in the US.
Yeah, so I did. So when I did my medical school here, I went and trained. We call it training, and we trained 6 years in Cincinnati.
Mhm.
Cincinnati is the top children's hospital. It's the top three, not only the U.S. I could tell you the world. You know,
Wow, that's
because
amazing.
in Cincinnati, the polio vaccine, surfactant for those kids who have premature lungs and,
Okay.
and need to oxygenate better. That was
Okay.
created in Cincinnati. Even the Pulsox also. Nowadays we have for kids with cancer, we have for pump therapy.
Wow.
And we were the first ones who created that. So Cincinnati is a powerhouse.
Okay.
So the fact of being there for those years, and the fact that we're still faculty, so everywhere
Exactly.
in Cincinnati, I keep that connection. And we do telemedicine with my
Yes,
colleagues.
I read that.
And for example, I have kids here that need substantial care, and we connect via telemedicine and via telehealth visit. We could solve a lot of problems.
Got
So
it.
the families doesn't have to necessarily travel, and if they do travel over there, we could also help and arrange their care over there too. So
Amazing.
that's important.
This is something, like I said, when I came across this clinic at 2 in the morning, she had a high fever or something along those lines. It was a game changer because at that moment we were thinking, you know what, we're going to go back to Canada. And then we came across this, stumbled across you, and I think it would be a disservice to you guys that all of you that watch what we do and how we live and where we invest. Big part of that is family, and the biggest part of that is your children. So
Absolutely.
to now know that you have access to this, and tell them a little bit about your location, where you're at, your website, how they can get in touch.
Yeah, absolutely. We are in the middle of the city, as you all know. You lived in Gatineau before,
Yeah.
so we're in the Martinique Sureña, between Tiradentes and Lomo de Vega. It's right there in the middle,
Mhm.
and it's easy access because it's first floor.
Exactly.
And you park and you can come in right away.
Super secure. Security's outside all the time. Very nice area though, so you don't really have to worry about too much over here.
Yeah, it's a good area. Can't complain. We're
Can't
happy
complain.
about there.
Exactly. So your website.
Yeah, so the website is lacliniquita.com.
Sticking it on the
Also,
screen.
we have La Cliniquita. We also have it on Instagram and Facebook. Also, we have a page there.
Great. So guys, if you are considering the Dominican Republic and this is where you're thinking about either having a second home or your first home, don't worry about the healthcare because there's a lot of hearsay out there like, hey, be careful, Dominican Republic, there's no healthcare, you got to be careful with the children. I'm here to tell you guys right now, and you can see I'm sitting with the man himself, Dr. Mina. Guys, the healthcare is here for your children, and it is top-notch, world-class, and you have access to it at prices that you would be very surprised about. There's insurance programs that help you out here too, but the prices here are phenomenal. The service is amazing. So thank you so much, Doctor. I always appreciate you taking the calls and the WhatsApp messages, and we can't say enough great things about you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay, guys. So send me a WhatsApp if you want to connect and you want to get out here to them. I'll go ahead and send you the website, and you guys can proceed to book an appointment and come and see them with your precious little kids. All right, guys. Love where you live. Thanks for joining us, and talk to you soon.